Welcome to another exciting episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Good evening, YouTube. I'm back here with you once again to bring you another update on the DC panel wire. And I'm not going to talk a lot, we're just going to get right into it. So, here we go. Alright, what we're looking at is the almost completed board. There's an addition here that you may notice. These yellow wires are my AC input wires. And they will go out through the side of the box to the AC variac output panel and connect there. And I do have a disconnect here, so I can disconnect it to get the board out if I want to. And also on the bottom side, these two orange wires are the switch wires, which will control the AC input. And I've got them just tied together for the test, so no problem with that. And I don't think I showed you the hole that I put in the board for the white wire to come through. So there that is. So that's all pretty much done now, and I'm ready to just about ready to hook it up and test it. So I still do have to break the battery connection here, and that will go to a switch also. Just break it right there. And the other one, which is I don't know where it got to now. Oh, here it is. This one will have to be broke on the positive side and taken to the switch to control the battery voltage going to the meters. So for right now they're okay because I'm just doing the test. So I think I may go ahead and just use the small switch that I have, and I think it'll work out a lot better. And the last part I will probably do is on the box itself. If I do use that smaller switch, I'm going to put the batteries in like I originally said, side by side with a cover over the top, so when they sit down they won't come out this way. And that will just about do it, other than the binding posts. Originally I was going to put the binding posts on the bottom. I may still do that depending on right here where these two are. I may still do that depending on how far they come out, and if the batteries will allow that for them to come out as far as they need to. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But testing will commence here shortly, so I'm going to hook it all up and see what we got. Stay tuned. Hi, we got this all hooked up and it seems to be working so far. So I haven't turned the variac on yet. And I'm going to do that now, make sure it's down all the way. It is. And we have nothing coming out, nothing going in. Let's tick it up the voltage a little bit. No problem so far. And also no voltage so far. So we have some wiring problems, obviously. Hey, I'm going to have to run that down. And I have 10 volts showing on the variac, and absolutely nothing coming in, or going out I should say. So we'll need to figure that out and get back with you. So let me do that and I'll come right back. Back once again. I have the little bleeder resistor in there. You can see it's taking it down, but it's pretty slow. May have to cut that in half and go for there. I'm going to turn it on now. I do have it fixed. The problem, let me show you real quick, was this connection right here. There was not the battery terminal was not making good contact with the rest of the ground. So I've got that fixed, and now that is making good contact. So let's turn it on and see what we get. And we go up a little bit. Now it's not working. Surely I did mess that up, did I? Alright, well, that's not working now. Still going down. Have to figure out what's going on with it now. It was working. Obviously, because it's got 1.6 volts on it. I'm showing 13.5 on the Variac. Little resistor is a little warm, not very much so. Well, turn this down. Not sure exactly what's going on again. Definitely have some bad connections here or something. Let me have another round of troubleshooting and see what we can come up with. So I'll be back shortly, I hope. Alright, we're going to hook her up one more time. I've double checked a bunch of different things. And found some problems, nothing real major. Like I said, it's just got a different resistor in there. I got a 22K in there now. I think, yeah, I don't have everything hooked up yet. There we go. Now that should put me in the right area. Turn this on and see what we get. Nothing yet. There we go. We have 11.8 at 9.2. No current draw. At 21.1 we have 27.9. That seems to be working pretty good. Let's see how fast it goes down. Not real fast, but it's going down. Let's see how warm our resistor is. Nah, maybe a little bit. Not too bad though. I'm going to go up again. One of the things, I won't even be using this unless I have a load on it. So, you know, that bleeder resistor is probably not as important as it is right now because, like I said, it's just makes it go down faster. So, alright, let's go back up again. I'm going to go up a little higher this time. There's 47 volts. I do not have the Zener diodes hooked in at the moment. I'm going to hook those in next, and we're going to try it again and see if that limits. That really should be the limit right there, about 47.7. That would be just about close to it. So let me back off here a little bit. Alright, now Zener's hooked in. Let's take her up a little bit more here and see what happens. Going up just like it's supposed to. This may blow a fuse, I don't know. Depends on oh, there's 50. Doesn't seem to be affecting that at all. So 38 volts, we have 50 volts on the DC. Not really sure why we're not getting any Zener action at 48, we should have got it. So, well, I may have them looked up wrong. I never can tell. At least I'm getting the stuff that I want to get. So that's as much voltage as I'm ever going to put on it right there. Or hopefully anyway. So around 38 volts input. So let's turn her down. Turn her off. See how fast it goes down. Not too bad. I've seen worse. So that is a success. That's the complete wiring, other than the switch. Again, this is going to be the switch wire here for the power, for the AC power, actually I should say, from the Variac. That'll control that. And each battery connection will have a switch on it too. So, other than that, that's pretty much it. I gotta find my switch. I may go ahead and hook that up. Then as I'm not having a fuse holder in there and other stuff. So I gotta investigate those Zeners. Find out why they didn't kick off. I suppose it's possible that it might be off enough to all four of them in line like that. Might be off enough to where it'd have to go up a few more volts. So we'll have to check on that and see how that works. That can be for another time. Tonight I just was interested in getting this tested. Gotta figure out how to get that off. Got it on, I can't get it off. Alright. There's that. Alright, we're down to 5.4.3. Alright. Going down pretty good. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. That's as long as this didn't get too hot. It didn't seem to. I need to at 50 volts at 22K. You guys can do the math on it if you want to. That's an 1/8 watt resistor, I do believe. So that's going to do it for now, you guys. It's getting late here. Going. In fact, it's after 10. Let's see what time it is, because I'd like to know. Oh yeah, 10:25. So, thanks for watching. For staying with me through all my I think the main culprit in this was the battery connection for the voltmeter. It just wasn't making a good ground, and that seemed to be the whole problem of getting it to work. I had fixed it once, and then it messed up again. Let me get this off. Alright, like I was saying, the battery connection for the voltmeter, that's kind of a complicated thing. It goes to the circuit ground, the negative side obviously, and it goes to the negative of the battery also. So that sensing wire, the negative sensing wire from the voltmeter, has to be connected up to the battery negative and to the circuit negative. So I was getting, I think I was getting a good connection on one or the other. Well, the battery, because the meter itself was lighting up. But I think the other connection that senses the circuit and everything, that wasn't making a good connection. Now they both are. I had them both in the same spot, and I changed the spots where they're in two different spots now. And I double checked the continuity with the ohmmeter. Everything's alright, so I believe that will be okay. Again, I have all my wiring done as far as the wires that go over to the voltmeter. and or variac, I'm sorry. Those are done, and those will just have to be run out the side of the box and over into the other box of the variac, hooked up over there. And that's about it. All they need to be done. Switch has to be hooked in. The orange wires, I showed you those, are switching that, and the battery switches, or battery switch for the 2 batteries. Like I said, I'm probably going to use that small switch because I'm not sure what I'm doing, and that other one's going to take forever. That still hasn't shipped. I checked today on the number again. He still hasn't taken it to the post office or wherever he's taken it. I didn't even check to see where he's mailing it at. But anyway, so that's that, and that's all I can tell you about that. Tomorrow is Tuesday. It should be a pick-up and drop-off day for the girls. So I'm planning to try and get some actual work done instead of just testing all this stuff. Of course, I did get a lot of work done. I got that circuit board completed, the wiring on that, and that was quite a task right there. So I've got to check out the Zener diodes, find out what the problem is with them, if there is a problem. And I'm not real happy with the bleeder resistor. It does work. It's fast enough, I guess, and I'm gonna, like I say, if nobody does the Ohm's law on it and lets me know what the current draw is through that 1/8 watt resistor, I'll have to do that myself. And not that I can't. I'm not telling you guys to do it, but you know, I'm not doing that. I'm just saying that's I gotta get that done and find out if that's too small of a resistor. And I probably got one of them up there. I didn't check the 1/2 watts and see if I had one up there because that one was handy. It was on that board of George's, so I just took it off and used it. So that was about it on that. So that's going to do it from here. You guys have a great evening. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.